just right in the morning, like a warning. Could have slept here for days. I felt your heartbeat, felt your mouth breathe.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Excuse that I am speaking a little low, but Mila is in the next room napping. She finally got down for a nap, so it would be the perfect time to tackle this video. I'm sure she's going to wake up during it, which is fine, because I just want to get the majority of it done. It's going to be a long one. It's going to be an intense one, give you guys lots of cleaning motivation, super satisfying to watch, because I had asked you guys in one of my previous videos what are some things you wanted to see, and you asked for some organization. So for this episode of my cleaning series, I figured I would incorporate some cleaning as well as organizing, because we have a lot of clothes all over. I'm not sure which direction. There we go, back there that you can see, but there is pile of clothing. There's still boxes full of clothing from when we moved. Just things are all over the place. It's a disaster. I have to clean this master bedroom, and I figured while I do that, I would go a little more extensive, because I have been dying to organize our entire dresser. We have one of those extra large dressers, so we have shirts, bottoms, underwear, socks, all of that stuff in there. So I want to go ahead and do a little Konmari method, Konmari folding. This way we can fit a lot more. Mike's, like I said, there are boxes still with clothes in them, just because Mike, I feel like he doesn't know where kind of to put things and space for it. So if I tackle that, I feel like it'll be a lot more spacious. We'll have a lot more room to fit more things, or at least the things that are in there will just be neat and organized, kind of better than what it is now. So I will of course show you guys the whole before of this room, the during, and the beautiful, hopefully beautiful, after that we'll have once I'm done decluttering, organizing, and cleaning. Alright, now that we are finishing up with the whole before, I showed you guys the entire mess throughout the room, the pile of clothes, which 90% are my husband's, on top of the dresser, and then of course inside all of the drawers that are disorganized, that we're going to take everything out that just have a standard folding method, and we're going to go ahead and do the Konmari folding method. But the first thing I like to start off with is actually making my bed, because this is going to act as also like a folding station and whatnot for me, so I have space to put clothes that don't belong on the dresser, hang things up and everything like that. And then as you guys see in most of my cleaning videos, when I'm doing the bedrooms, you won't see me changing the sheets, and that is only because I do them actually in the evening time, and I need to film these videos of course during the day so you guys can see clearly. So the sheets were already changed 2 days prior, so I didn't need to do that, and I'm just going to do my standard bed making. For the clothes, I'm starting off with what is on top of the dresser, because it is driving me crazy. First, I went through and picked what was mine. As you can see, I only had about 5 or 6 items. The rest was all his. So I'm going to fold what needs to be folded, hang what needs to be hung, and place out of my closet. And then for his, I have to sort through. If you've watched previous cleaning videos, you will see that if I'm doing this for my husband, I kind of have to smell his clothes to see what's clean, what's not. I'll hang what needs to be hung. I'm throwing a couple of items on the bed. This way it can be easier, and I'll just know to grab hangers from his closet and hang everything all in one shot. And then I'm making a pile in my arm, as you can see here, just adding. These are all of the dirty clothes that I have to throw into the hamper. thing that I am going to leave on top is actually these polos. I did laundry, I folded everything, so it just kind of got messed up with him throwing a bunch of his other clothes mixed together. And then it is time to KonMari these drawers. As you can see, this is literally filled to the top with all of his socks and his underwear that he kind of just tosses in there. Even though I fold it with laundry, once he puts things away, it just gets disastrous. And this is a deep drawer and it fits barely anything. I feel that stuff is always like overflowing at the top. So doing it this way, we're going to be able to fit a lot more. So when I take everything out, I will of course wipe it down with some multi-surface spray, and then I'll begin folding them the KonMari way. The only thing that I'm not going to KonMari, which you guys will see, is going to be the socks of his, and that is because I just feel like the folding method of just rolling them up together works easiest and best, especially when I'm doing laundry. So I'm going to KonMari all of the underwear, and then I wanted to add this little divider. This way it won't mix together with the nice folded underwear.
Something about the way you move makes me want to feel your groove. Something about the way you dress, baby, got me feeling like a mess, baby. We should still have fun, though we say we don't, 'cause I just wanna get down with you. For the last time, I can call you mine. Once more than I swear we'll be through. You can tell me when we're naked. We don't have time, so let's not waste it. For days, don't remember how they taste. You can tell me when we're naked. You can tell me when we're naked. We don't have time, so let's not waste it. Haven't kissed your lips for days, don't remember how they taste.
Next up are his undershirts. Same thing. These piles, I always have such a hard time when I do fresh laundry fitting it. It's always so tight and has no room for anything. So here he has tank tops as well as t-shirt versions. They're all white. So I'm just KonMariing, folding them. I'm going to do half side all t-shirts and the other half the tank tops. I had done laundry the day before, so I wanted to make sure I had all the fresh clothing. Instead of adding it up to the pile just yet, I was leaving it downstairs where I folded it. You'll see in just a minute I bring those fresh clothes upstairs and I fill it. This way I can make sure that was literally every undershirt he owns and it fit easily, and I still even has a little bit more room if he were to want to purchase a couple of new ones. And the middle center we have space, which I kind of am going to leave it up to him if he maybe wants me to KonMari fold like his jean shorts or jeans in that area. But as you can see, now we're able to fit 3 different categories of items versus before it was just 2 and it was overflowing. For the top drawer, it's polos and t-shirts, and this actually, what I quickly realized, one, all of the clips from here folding for some reason were out of focus, so I couldn't really use many. And what I also realized is that the top drawer is more shallow, so what I did is I swapped out, I put all the polos and t-shirts on that bottom drawer, and I switched for the shorter top drawer for the underwear and the socks, and it all fits perfectly.
Underneath my lips, something about the way you look at me gets me every time I see your face. Should still have fun, though we say we don't.
Now moving on to my section, you guys saw same exact process of removing everything out, wiping down the drawers, and then I'm going to categorize things. Everything was kind of in different areas, so what I decided to do is first lay everything out and do different piles. So as you can see, I'm doing a t-shirt pile, a pajama pile, sweatpants, and then a legging pile. This way, once I have it all together, I can then KonMari fold and add it to the correct drawers in each section. So for the lower drawer, I kept that for sweatpants, leggings, and my shorts. For the middle drawer, I stuck to t-shirts and tank tops, and then the top drawer I'll show you in just a bit.
let's not waste it. Haven't kissed your lips for days, don't remember how they taste. You can tell me when we're naked. You can tell me when we're naked. We don't have time, so let's not waste it. Haven't kissed your lips for days, don't remember how they taste. You can tell me when we're naked. Naked. I just wanna see you.
And like I knew, Mila was gonna wake up during this video, so she just woke up from nap time. Luckily, I'm down to just, as you can see, like a drawer and a half, and then just kind of wiping everything down, vacuuming and whatnot the rest of the room. So once I'm done putting everything into these drawers, I'll show you the top drawer. This I kind of always had an organization system that I personally prefer than the Konmari, and it is just having these drawer organizers. One is made for bras, so they fit perfectly and easily in there, and the next one are these little squares that actually fit my underwear easily. I don't need to worry about folding them. I kind of just tuck them right into each little cubby, and it fits all of my underwear nicely. And then there's still a little space in the front that I just keep like biker shorts to go under dresses, as well as little bandeaus for undershirts. Then I'm going to go ahead and time to wipe everything down now that we have all of those drawers organized, clothes put back in the closets where they belong, and just give everything a nice dusting and using my antibacterial spray on everything. I had obviously quickly gotten ready before I started this video, kind of had everything out there. I thought I'm gonna clean this room anyway, so I could just kind of leave it out so I could get started on the organizing, since I knew taking things out of drawers and putting them back while Mila was awake would have been a challenge. So I wanted to go ahead and do that. So now I'm taking the time to clean off my vanity, put all the makeup away, and give it a nice good wipe down. And you can see here, this is a pile of laundry that I probably washed and folded for Mike like 2 weeks ago that he has yet to put away. The one box that he has still of clothes that he has to unpack. If you know me, you know that the one chore that I make sure my husband has to do on his own, I have no problem washing, drying, folding, but I make sure he has to put his clothes away on his own. This time it was just beyond, and that is why I had to just organize in Konmari. Otherwise, he does put things away. So I left the clothes in the moving box for him to tackle this weekend, as well as the folded wash clothes that I did, so he can do that on his own as well. This is now the completed cleaning video. Everything is now organized, put together. We fit so much more in the dresser. We can add a few more pieces if needed, which I absolutely love. It's more spacious. He was really excited when he opened his drawers this morning and saw how organized they were. Be sure to thumbs up this video if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos, and I will talk to you all in my next one. Bye!